Stafford Elementary School held an event that brought together 3 generations of authors.
It is so important that children understand the value of writing, and because of that reason, we invited a very good friend of our school, Mr. Ricardo de Leon, who is an author himself and a bilingual teacher, if I may add. We feel that if you are a good reader, you will become a good writer, and if you can express those ideas on paper, you will become an author, an amazing author. We invited the high school Spanish Honor Society organization, as well as the Spanish students, represented by Mr. Bob Sweet. They wrote their own bilingual book, meaning 2 languages, English and Spanish, and they wanted to come and read to our students. Well, coincidence was that our first graders were also going to be done with their own books. So we chose to call the event Authors Inspire. So we had high school students read their books to our first graders, and our first graders reading their book to the high school students. And we thought it was an amazing opportunity for the children to see a role model in the high school students. Knowing more than 1 language, being a person who knows a little bit about that, is a door that will open so many opportunities. Also, you are able to connect to different cultures, and when you connect to different cultures, you know more about the world. Knowing 2 languages trains the brain in a certain way that when you are able to do that, your learning and your stamina for learning completely improves. That is my experience as a student and as a teacher. I've seen children who learn the 2 languages are able to lean into the opportunity of projects and research and what to do with that research, how to analyze it. So I do believe knowing 2 languages does definitely have an impact on that.
Ricardo de Leon was pleased to share his experience as an author and was impressed at the collaboration he found at SMSD.
I was invited by Ms. Reyes in this district to talk about what is an author, how an author can inspire other authors, and especially how can we impact the youth. In this event, the most important characteristic that I could perceive was the fact that it was not an older generation trying to inspire a very, very younger generation, but rather one next to the other. And that was, in my opinion, a very important situation, because they were using their own time to make a booklet, to show it to a younger person, and the younger generation was taking their own time to make a booklet to show to an older generation that were connected to each other by a few feet from one building to the next one.
The students who participated enjoyed the opportunity to work together.
Today it was a really fun event. We came to read books to the first graders in the primary, and it was very interesting because they also wrote a book to us.
It was really nice, actually. It's nice to see a different perspective of how kids see reading and writing and story. I feel really good about it because Spanish is my native language, and it's really nice to go beyond just knowing the language and actually understanding it, where it comes from, and what different things you can do with it. Reading can be fun, even when you get older and subject is tougher, it can still be fun. You can still understand it, and it can just be fun to still write at an older age.
For more information about programs in reading, writing, and languages at SMSD, visit the district's website at www.staffordmsd.org. For Spartan Spotlight, I'm Stacee Hawkins.